Hey, what's up guys, this is YouthFullGamers. Today I'm doing another ROM review of the ROM Ressurection Remix 5.8.3 for the Oneplus 2 again. So this is an unofficial build for Ressurection Remix instead of the official build. Now the official build is a bit of different maintainer, so they switched maintainers, but the maintainer which used to do the official like a couple days ago now is continuing making unofficial builds, and currently I personally think that his unofficial builds are actually better than the official builds at this moment, but it's just whatever you like, you know. But you know, I'll leave a link to both if you want to pick. But this guy, it updates it a lot, so it's always nice. So we got Ressurection Remix 5.8.3, sorry. This is the 4th of April, sorry, 18th of April build, and there already is one from I believe 24th of April, but I don't have that one currently. I'm just still rocking the old build. So you got all your classic settings, you know, your gestures and additional buttons. Now you got it's got basically, this is a very customizable ROM. It's got tons of customization options in this. It's unreal. So if you go to configurations, you can see you've got all these menus. You got start a status bar, panels, recents, quick settings, lock screen, gestures, buttons, animations, interface, miscellaneous, and about. About is basically just some info about the ROM, and miscellaneous is there. I'll go about all of them real quick. So you got status bar. Also down here you got a little plus thing where you can basically do that. There's text supposed to be next to them, but you can't see it in this current theme I've applied. You see you got system icons. Basically are the icons up top in the status bar. Of course, because that's the section what we're looking at. So you can go back and use the old notification ticker if you want that. It's some very, you know, most ROMs have this. Whether you can have the temperature up there. So I can show you. Up in the status bar, you can see indeed the temperature up there. You can have your network traffic up there as always. You can tell. You can turn on the carrier label, all the kind of stuff. Status bar gesture, you can do the brightness control, everything by sliding the status bar around. Don't know if you guys can see this, but you should be able to. Double tap to sleep on the status bar, of course. You have System UI Tuner, basically that has a lot of things to do with status bar, and like basically all the icons that it shows. So the headset icon, turn on or off accordingly. Breathe notifications, that's basically having a notification breathe. It can't demonstrate right now, but for these type of SMS, missed call, or voicemails, basically. Panels, basically this has to do with your notification panels and all that kind of stuff. For example, I got your notification panel right here. Basically that allows you to show carrier name and Wi-Fi network name, like right here. However, there's currently a notification there, but I cannot show you right now. But basically, like if you do one time swipe down, you see your notification, you see your carrier name and your Wi-Fi network name there. I don't like it personally, but it's up to you. You can customize the header image. Basically, have the header image like that, suggested. You can have a task manager button up there. Basically, if you press that, you can see all the current open tasks that it uses. Let's take up RAM. Volume panel, you can change what it looks like. This one right here, really cool. Power dialog, you can change the power reboot menu and that kind of stuff. You can change kind of things with the notifications, you know, modify them a little bit. Got recents, basically how you modify the shit, that was another point. See, you can modify the recent menu again, the RAM bar. You can have the clock up there, the date and everything. You can also make it you can make it immersive, right? I don't need it to be immersive. I just like it normally. You got the clear, basically you can modify the clear button. You can modify the recent button style. So basically you have the button right there in the bottom right. You can change how that looks. You can have Omni switch, of course. You can have slim recents. You can use the animations for basically everything. quick pull down for the tiles. You can modify how many tiles there are. You can modify all these other things here. Basically, condition pack. You can modify all the different settings on quick toggle and vibrating when you press a button in the notification panel. You have gestures on the lock screen, so double tap to lock screen to sleep. Power button, if you long press the power button, the torch turns on. You change what's being shown on the lock screen. You can change the color on the lock screen for each individual thing. Oh, you can change the screenshots, the shortcuts at the bottom. Basically, the two at the bottom. You can add shortcuts at the top. You have weather options, of course. You can have weather showing. I can show you, I guess. I don't know if you guys can see this, but you see you got the weather info on there. Security, you can turn on basically quick unlock, fingerprint screen unlocking whenever, and even if you haven't entered your PIN code yet. You can enable gesture anywhere, which is really cool. I think it's pretty sick. I don't use it at all, but it's there. You got the app circle bar, so if you do that, let's just include a couple apps in there. And then you see you got only app circle bar. It's cool that it's there. Might come in handy. You got the 3 finger gesture to take a screenshot. Swipe those 3 fingers to go to the screen and you make a screenshot. You got pie control. A lot of features, I'm telling you. You got the navigation bar, the hardware keys. You can adjust the power menu, see what it shows. You can adjust the animations for the power menu. You can see whenever it wakes up the device. Volume steps, you can each individual volume step to be different. You can have system animation. You can modify all these. You can modify the scrolling modifier. Basically, you can have a modified scrolling speed. You can change the animation for your power menu, for the configuration menus. You can see really cool. You can change the LCD, pixel density, all that kind of stuff. Ambient display. Basically having the display turn on whenever you get a notification or you wave your hand over it. It's not very power efficient, but it's there. You can modify the look of the dashboard, basically the second settings icon, the settings menu. You can change your keyboard, different keyboard options, heads up. Basically turn on your heads up notifications if you want it. You can make it takes full screen screenshot of all your selection of screenshot. You can have screenshot delay, and you got a bunch of, see this auto update section you can check. You got headset settings, you basically set the loading phone. You got suspend actions, basically when you turn off the screen, it will go to lower quality networks and all that kind of stuff. You got system app remover, you can remove all kinds of system app if you want to. So I've modified the list animation, and basically it looks like this. It looks really cool. You got wake lock blocker, and you got about section, basically a lot of info. So as you can see, there's a lot of customization in this ROM. It is really unreal. Now I don't know if I can show you any. No, I can show you the SOT, but I've been basically running this phone for 9 hours now. Basically, and I've got 1 hour and 11 minutes SOT. I haven't been using it much today, but it's okay on battery life. It's really good on battery life, about 5 to 6 hours, just like Dirty Unicorn. It depends on your usage. Of course, it got rootless substratum support, and if you want to get Magisk, you basically flash Magisk. I'm gonna show you how they do Magisk real quick. So you download the Magisk. Oh, let me just look it up. You download Magisk Manager from the Play Store. You open it. Now mine is already installed, but basically what you do is you go in here, and then you hit the download and install, essentially. And they'll just install it for you. And then you just have to reboot, and then that's it. So yeah, that's how you install Magisk, everyone. It's really easy. Magisk does it for you. It's not that hard. If you want to use Snapchat with Magisk, which I'm also going to show you, go to Magisk Hide, and then go down to Snapchat, and then basically select that, so that will hide root from that. And first of all, you want to go down the settings and turn on Magisk Hide and systemless host, and basically then reboot, and then you can do the Magisk Hide and do all that. So actually installing this is really easy. It's not hard by any means. Also, if it doesn't install automatically, you can look for the file, the zip file it downloaded, and flash it manually. That will work great. So this is the ROM review for today, everyone, guys. If you want, guys, have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments down below. I'll answer them happily for you guys. So hope to see you guys in the next video. And until then, have a good one. Enjoy flashing your ROMs, and goodbye.
Mining away, I don't know what to mine, I'll mine this anyway. In this Minecraft day, so beautiful and overwhelmed. What's that I found? Mine diamonds. Mine diamonds. Easy to learn. Here's my Minecraft pickaxe and shovels, hopefully to stay in my Minecraft chests. So I'm gonna make